Thank you for staying with us here on the Joy News channel and also on Joy 99.7 FM. We just heard from the leaders of Parliament, Haruna Iddrisu and Osei Sabonsu, and we were expecting this to be brief, but as you can understand, this is probably going to be the last time they are addressing the media or speaking to us as leaders of the 7th Parliament. And just by way of recap, Haruna Iddrisu started by giving a general assessment of Parliament, saying that it had done its best, but he went on to talk about some issues he wasn't excited about. He gave an example of how the $684 million loan for the Palugu multi-purpose dam project was passed. He believes it wasn't scrutinized well, spoke about how some of these bills are passed in 24 hours and thinks that they need to work on that. He did mention some good stuff though, said he was excited about the passing of the Special Prosecutors Bill into law, and he believes that this was a very good point for the 7th Parliament. He did mention, though, that even though this 7th Parliament has passed more bills than any in the 4th Republic, it's not just about that. It's also about how these bills impact their lives. He ended his first submission by asking President Akufo-Addo to reach out to the NDC and John Dramani Mahama because of grievances in the just ended election. Then we heard from Osei Sabonsu, who started by commending his colleague on the other side, that's Haruna Iddrisu, for his spirit of litigation. And he also expressed gratitude to other members of Parliament who aren't going to be in the 8th Parliament. He mentioned the likes of Ben Abdallah, Yilitre, Inusa Fuseni. And then he mentioned something interesting and asked that journalists also grow as MPs grow. Let's cross over. My colleague MFR Pau is speaking to Haruna Iddrisu.
To walk out with the mace. That was unacceptable under our rules, and they sought to justify that under the making provision for suspension of the House, as if the House in its existing standing orders didn't have provision for suspension of the House. But we needed to deal with a national emergency and a public health emergency of COVID, so we justifiably boycotted him, and we had to, because he must uphold the standing orders of Parliament.
Well, we're in a dying embers of the 7th Parliament, but you had raised issues about which side exactly you'll be sitting. Have we agreed on that? The left side?
It will be settled on the floor.
It will be settled on the floor?
On the floor, yes.
And, of course, yesterday the functional executive also met.
We know 137, 137.
Mm-hmm. So right side of the speaker or left side of the speaker?
We are 137.
That's the minority leader, Haruna Iddrisu, there interacting with us on that. We'll try and then reach the deputy majority leader now. I don't know whether to call him the majority, but Alexander Afenyo-Marking will also be joining us shortly. He was also here at the press conference. We also had Doyo Ganza also here with us. But we'll also try and then interact with the parliamentary press corps. It appears that they came under a lot of attack today from the majority leader, raising concern about their ability and their expertise, making reference to the previous press corps as well. We'll try and then do that. This is the Joy News channel, also on Joy 99.7 FM. You're also on myjoyonline.com. That's what it is now.